Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Let's Talk About Vax training. My name is Mark Krebs. I am a team leader with Team Sunset, which is part of Team Empire, Team World Explorer, and Team Rising Tide. Just a little bit about myself. I am the owner and a professional travel agent. I own 72 and Sunny Travel, based out of Vermilion, South Dakota. I have been a travel agent for over 10 and a half years, and I have been with Archer and Evolution Travel for the past 2.5 years. So I've got a lot of knowledge and wisdom that I can pass on to you guys about Vax during this training. During tonight's training, we are going to talk about a lot of different things in Vax, including many of the different suppliers that you may not know about. You may know a lot about ALG Vacations, so Apple Leisure Group Vacations, and the 6 brands that they represent, or that represents them, excuse me. But what you may not know is that we have access to over 55 different travel brands within Vax. What you may also not know is the fact that Vax has additional marketing materials that we can use to promote these different suppliers to our clients, along with training programs as well. So we're going to take a walk through Vax tonight, and I'm going to show you where to find all of these resources, guys, so that you can use them to further your knowledge about Vax and the different suppliers and how to better market the different suppliers as well, so that you can gain more clientele for your businesses. So to start things off, in order to get access to Vax, if you are a new agent, in many cases, during your new agent orientation, you would have gone through your supplier signups. So, and during our team's new agent orientation for Team Empire, Vax is one of our big 6 suppliers. So our big 6 are Carnival, Cruising Power, Disney Travel Agents, Expedia TAP, Vax, and Viator. Now, if you are new and you have not gone through a new agent orientation, or you have not signed up for Vax, it's a very simple process. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So all you have to do is log into your My Evolution Travel back office. And I'm just going to skip that step. And you just click on the Travel Cafe button in your left-hand side dashboard. So that's going to bring you to the Travel Cafe. So for you US agents, you are going to go to suppliers by country, and then USA. And this process is going to be the same for if you are in Great Britain or the UK, if you are in Latin America or Mexico, if you are in Australia, or if you are in any other of the countries that we operate in. So you may or may not have access to Vax. It just depends on the country that you are located in. But if you're in the US, you are going to go to your suppliers page in the Travel Cafe. You're going to scroll all the way down. And you are going to find Vax Vacation Access. Just simply click on it. You can read the little blurb right here about Vax Vacation Access. Talks about the commissions, just like all of our supplier registration pages do. Now, if you ever need to contact Vax, specifically Apple Leisure Group Vacations, this is the phone number that you're going to call. So 1-866-ALG-DESK is what it spells on your phone. or 1-866-254-3375. Now, how you're going to register is that you are actually going to fill out a supplier request form. So I'm going to bring that up in another tab. And the supplier request form is simple. So you just follow the instructions right here. Your travel training program must be completed before you can register for any supplier. So, and what that is your certification program. It can take up to 4 business days, Monday through Friday, to process your request, depending on the supplier. This is especially true with Vax. Now, remember, weekends and federal holidays usually do not count. So, because Archer is closed on the weekends, and they may be closed on major federal holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Day, etc. 4th of July, Memorial Day, whatever. Do not send duplicate requests for the same supplier, otherwise they will not be processed. Those requests will not be processed. And fill in all the required information below accurately. So you just simply click the checkbox stating that you understand and will follow the above instructions. And it's very simple to fill this out. You just fill in your first name, your last name. You put in your agent ID. Now, you're going to use the same email that you have on file with Archer and Evolution. Okay? So it is the one that you registered with. So whatever your email is that you registered with is the one that you're going to put into this box, these boxes twice. Okay? You're going to put in your phone number in case Archer can't get a hold of you via email and they have questions. And then you're going to simply select Vax Vacation Access. You can only select one radio button. Okay, it will not let you select multiple suppliers. Then you're going to click this checkbox. Read this information carefully here. Okay? And it says if I incorrectly inputted the information above, you understand that the submission will be denied. Now, when I do new agent orientation, I read this. You, the Evolution agent, are responsible for full fiduciary responsibility to the suppliers, including but not limited to chargebacks on credit cards, debit memos from airlines, and shortages on final payments. Basically, in a nutshell, what that means is that you are fully responsible for ensuring that your client's final payments are correct. And you want to make sure that you are paying the gross amount on the payments, not the net. Okay, and this is important because the gross amount is what is going to pay you commission. Also, you need to make sure that every single transaction that you do using your client's credit card, you have a fully completed and correctly completed credit card authorization form. Okay, including the copy of the client's ID or their passport. If it is a third party person who is paying for the trip, you need the credit card holder's ID or passport, along with a copy of their credit card information. So the numbers on the credit card with the first 12 numbers blacked out on the card, or 11 if it is an American Express card. Okay, and that is for your client's safety and security in case you come across a fraudulent credit card. Okay, does everybody understand that? Are there any questions about the credit card authorization form and process? And I do have a training on fraud detection and prevention, and the 21-day booking process, which applies to all of our ALG Vacations suppliers on my YouTube, and I will directly link to that in the comment section of this video or the description section of this video. Okay? But if you have everything correctly filled out and you hold everything for the required 6 months post travel date, so you have to hold on to that credit card authorization form for 6 months after your client's return from their trip, along with the copy of the ID and the card in case of any disputes, chargebacks, etc. You are covered by your errors and omissions and fraud protection insurance provided to you by Archer with your membership payment. Okay, so that is why having that information is key. Heather, we are doing the training on Vax Vacation Access tonight. So that is the one that if you have not already done so, that is the one you would need to register for tonight. And you should have actually registered for it during your new agent orientation. Okay, are there any questions regarding registration or the credit card authorization forms before we actually move into Vax? And feel free to unmute yourselves, guys, for any questions that you guys have. And you guys can stop me in the middle of if you have questions, or we'll do a Q&A at the end. All right. A photo of the front and back of the card, preferably, so that you can match signatures. Yes. But at least the front, but I prefer to get front and back so that I can match signatures with the ID of the client or the cardholder. Yep, no problem, Danielle. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Vax itself. So this is the Vax login screen, guys. The website itself to get to Vax, and I'm going to go ahead and put it into the chat box for you. Is www.vaxvacationaccess.com. Okay? Where it says agency number for Vax when you're logging in, it's going to be Archer's IATA number. And that is 05824840. Okay? So 05824840. Your username is going to, Archer's going to assign your username as your agent ID. Again, let me send the IATA number. So your username will be your agent ID. And then Archer will send you a temporary password. And so within those 4 business days, guys, you want to make sure that you are checking your spam and junk mail when you first register. And the reason for that is because sometimes the messages from Archer go there. And so you want to send anything coming from archertravel.com to your safe senders list, so that everything will go from then on out to your inbox. When you first log in with your temporary password, then it is going to ask you to create a permanent password, which you will have to change every 90 days for security reasons. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and log in here. Okay. So this is the homepage for Vax. We've got a lot of information on here, but we can break it down a little bit. Over here on the left-hand side, there is a quick search feature with the top suppliers that you can use. Okay, and if you click on the drop down under brand, these are the top suppliers that are booked in Vax. Apple Vacations, Funjet Vacations, Travel Impressions, Blue Sky Tours, Southwest Vacations, and United Vacations. Those first 6 are all part of Apple Leisure Group Vacations, so ALG Vacations. Those are the ones that you are going to book with the most. And I would say 80 to 90% of the time. Okay. Apple Vacations, Funjet, and Travel Impressions are going to give you the most bang for your buck. They also pay the highest in commission, anywhere from 16 to 17%. Occasionally in Funjet, there may be a 3% air commission. I've seen that happen before, depending on where your clients are traveling to. With Southwest Vacations, that is actually ran by Southwest Airlines. Vax is one of the booking engines for Southwest Vacations. Sure, your clients could go onto southwestvacations.com and book their trip, but within Vax, we can actually get some additional inclusions for our clients that are negotiated by ALG Vacation, such as resort credits, included transfers. You can add tours and activities within Vax. You can add tour and activity credits. So there's a lot that you can do within Vax. And we'll do what's called a mock booking for you newer agents, so I can show you how the platform actually works. Blue Sky Tours is for your Hawaii and South Pacific vacations. Again, they do the same thing. There are different inclusions that you can find that your clients would not be able to find on their own. So that is a great selling point for using them. One of the best suppliers and resorts that I use the most with Blue Sky Tours is Outrigger Resort. They're based in Hawaii, but they have resorts all over the South Pacific and in Thailand and in multiple other locations. I will be doing a dedicated training on them, both Outrigger and Blue Sky Tours Hawaii, in November at the end on the 19th and the 26th. So be sure to tune in for those. And then United Vacations is the same thing as Southwest Vacations. They are ran by United Airlines. So again, your clients could go to unitedvacations.com, but again, within Vax, we can get more inclusions because they've been negotiated with the hotels and resorts, and you can bundle air, hotel, car with those as well, just like you can with Apple, Funjet, Travel Impressions, or TI is what we call them, Southwest and Blue Sky Tours. I want to bring your attention to this, the next 2 on the list: Universal Parks and Resorts Orlando and Hollywood. Vax is the exclusive booking site for both of these. Okay. If you are into theme parks, or if you have completed your Disney training, I highly recommend doing your Universal trainings as well. Now, you do not do your universal trainings through Vax. You are actually going to do them on universalpartnerscommunity.com, and I'm going to put that web address into the chat box for you. And again, this link will be in the description of the video as well tonight. So, but this is the exclusive booking site for Universal. You can book for both Orlando and Hollywood. For Orlando specifically, you can book the full resort package, just the resort and tickets, along with add-ons and extras. So you could do a room and ticket package, and then add on. Right now, they have a dining card promo. Along with, you could purchase their Universal Photo Pass for the client, or a breakfast at the Leaky Cauldron in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. There is so much that you can book for Universal within Vax, and that's all explained in the universalpartnerscommunity.com trainings for Universal as well. They walk you through all of that. So, if your client wants an air-inclusive package for Universal, either Orlando or Hollywood, you actually have to call into their contact center now, because they took away that functionality to book it in Vax. So, but you will still receive commission on those types of bookings as well. So you just have to state that you're an Archer travel agent, and you just have to give them Archer's IATA number. We come to Busch Gardens. You can book Busch Gardens in Tampa or Williamsburg, Virginia. You can book vacation packages for them within Vax. Discovery Cove and SeaWorld is available to you as well. Sesame Place is part of United Hotels or United Parks and Resorts. They also have their own training platform. And then if you're doing like a global tour for a group, you can use Trans Global Tours for a contracted group. And I'll talk about groups, what that means here in just a little bit. And then Travel and Leisure Go is more like a luxury booking site for your clients who are more high-end. So you can use them as well. But these are the top brands that are usually booked by agents within Vax, around the country and around the world, those who have access to Vax. Okay? Right here, you've got the slider that has different promotions that are going on, such as MGM Resorts. Hilton is offering a book earlier, save even more promotion right now for their all-inclusives. This is a training, the part 3, if you want to get into booking weddings and honeymoons. This is talking about Universal Studios Hollywood ticket packages, and they now have some official partner hotels in Hollywood as well. Right here, the Compass is a weekly, it's either weekly or monthly. This is a e-magazine that we receive. I believe it's a weekly. magazine or newsletter that we can receive, or you can view right here on Vax. That gives us some great information about the travel agent industry, and other great travel related information. This week's best offers. We get a lot of promotions through here, and I will come back to that. Based on your search history, they do give you some targeted offers as well, such as ski getaways from Kensington Tours, which is another supplier that you can book with through Vax, or a destination spotlight in the Seychelles, which is in France. And then information about self-service things that you can do in Vax, such as canceling or modifying a booking yourself. There's some travel streaming news, so some marketing news. There's shareable destination content, so marketing. Exotica, if you've heard of them or have never heard of them, you can book them either directly through Exotica, through our travel cafe, and sign up for them as a supplier, or you can actually get to them through Vax. And then they do like learning games. So there's a travel and leisure go learning game. This is where you can get tech support. And there's a game called Where's Maxwell going on right now as well. And it looks like it's a hide and seek game on the site. So let's just go over what the view all promotions link looks like real quick. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And it's going to take a moment to load because we are on Zoom. So I apologize for that. Come on, Vax. See if it'll open up in a new tab. Sushil, have you been on Vax today? It wasn't running this slow for me earlier when I was on with an agent. So there we go. Okay. So this right here gives you promotion codes. Okay. Or different promotions that are available right now. You can sort by book by dates, suppliers, destinations, travel from to dates, or by the title. So if I click title, it would alphabetize it, which I don't like. You are really going to want to book or search by or sort by the book by date. So I clicked on the book by date and it's sorting up. So the newest, like the closest book by date comes first. Now, if I click the arrow, you're going to see this, the Experience More at Sea with NCL. Okay. This is their new product, More at Sea. If you haven't heard about it and didn't hear Thomas Cheng talking about it 2 weeks ago when Norwegian was the featured supplier. So the expiration date of this promotion, so to speak, is the end of the year in 2026. So when you're looking at promotions for your clients to save them money, you want to look at the actual expiration dates. Okay, and it shows that there are 494 pages of views or of promotions. So if you multiply that by 10, because there are 10 results by page, excuse me, that would be almost 5,000 different promotions that are available to our clients as of today that you can use and promote your business and promote to our clients. Okay? Nearly 5,000 different promotions within Vax alone. So right here with Charisma Hotels and Resorts in Riviera Maya, Punta Cana, Cancun, and Cap Cana, you can enjoy up to 60% off at Tropical Oktoberfest. That's ending today. So you would have to book it today. So let's take a look at the actual promotion. Okay. So this is how you would just click on the promotion name, and this is what's going to come up. It's going to give you the details of the promotion. It's going to talk about what Charisma Hotels and Resorts are all about, the terms and conditions, and right over here, it's going to give you the travel dates. Now, these are key. You need to look at the travel dates. So if you were going to book this today for a literal last minute client who wants to travel tomorrow, I guarantee you this is going to fall under the 21-day booking category for those of you who are experienced and know what I'm talking about. For your new agents, this would not be something that you're going to want to book because you're going to have to get authorization from Archer, and I guarantee you you're not going to get it in time. Okay? So these travel by dates are key to be looking at along with the book by dates. Does anybody have any questions about looking at the promotions and then making sure that the travel dates are okay and are far enough out, and then the book by dates?
I have a question. So when we press on the promotions and I see down below where it says the travel dates,
Yep.
it says vacation package search. So if we were to book right there where we press on the promotions, that promotion will automatically apply if we put like the part, like basically making a booking. That 60% off already applies to whatever booking we're making for our client. Is that correct? Or does it apply like towards the end of
So
our search?
that's a great point, Angelin. So that actually is going to bring me to my next point. So let's do a mock booking with this, pretending that this is the client that is going to travel tomorrow and wants to take advantage of this up to 60% off. So we're going to say, so we're just going to fill this out and we're going to use Apple Vacations. Okay. So we're just going to say they're departing from Minneapolis. So all you have to do is type in the city name that they're departing from. Okay. So in this case, Minneapolis, I happen to know the airport codes because I used to work for United. So it's MSP. But you see how it comes up, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And let's say I wanted to go to Cancun. So when you're looking at the actual promotion screen, it's going to give you the locations that it's available at. So in this case, with it only being available for Riviera Maya, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, Cancun, and Cap Cana, okay, this tells me that it's either going to be Cancun for Riviera Maya and Cancun, or the Dominican Republic for Punta Cana and Cap Cana. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to look for the airport that does not have a number after it. Okay, so let's say I wanted to go to Cancun. So it says Cancun and Riviera Maya, CUN, is the airport code for Cancun. Now, if you really wanted to, you could search for the Cancun hotels. You could narrow it down to Cancun or Riviera Maya hotels if you wanted. But if you wanted to see both, then I would really recommend using the airport code alone. Does that make sense? All right. So I'm going to use the airport code because let's just say I want to see both Cancun and Riviera Maya. One room, 2 adults, no kids, because Charisma is an adults only resort. I'm remembering correctly. And let's say I'm going for 7 nights. Okay, so you just have to put the number of nights in, and then just hit tab or simply click anywhere in the gray area and then hit search. Now, where it says pre-select travel protection, you can do that. Okay. However, and this is a totally different subject as well, but this is my personal opinion. I do not like the supplier's travel insurance policies simply because they do not cover enough for our clients. Okay. They do not cover baggage loss, damage, or theft. They do not give enough in emergency medical coverage overseas or internationally. They do not provide enough for baggage delay. They don't cover enough for trip delay. They don't provide anything for trip interruption. They don't provide anything for natural disasters. So I recommend booking with Tinleg, which is our travel insurance supplier, through Archer. Okay? They have comprehensive coverage, and their rates are better than what the supplier insurances are. And they cover the entire trip. Okay? Plus, most of the time, we do not receive commission on the supplier insurances. Cruise lines, we don't. Vax, I have not seen an insurance policy show up with commission. But with Tinleg, we receive 17% commission. And it is paid out 30 to 60 days after the policy premium has been paid. So it's not after the trip has been taken, like with the suppliers, but it is after the policy premium has been paid. So that's my 2 cents on travel protection. But always quote travel protection, travel insurance for your clients, no matter where they're going or what they say about it, because it's there for the unexpected. So we're going to click on search and see if they wanted to go for 7 nights. Their travel dates have to be between these dates. So 9/16 and 10/30. So this was a 45-day deal. So I get this error saying I'm not able to do 7 days because it has to be between those days. So, make sense? So Tina, Archer gets a percentage of all of our traditional commissions. Okay, so the way the breakdown is, it's you get 80% of your traditional commission, and then Archer receives 20%, and 10% of Archer's cut goes to your mentor. Okay, so Archer technically gets 10%, and your mentor gets 10%. That's how the commission breakdown works. Yeah, no problem, Heather. So that's how the commission breakdown works. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. No, Tinleg is Archer's exclusive insurance provider. They are one of our suppliers. And they are the only one that Archer will support. Ryan Stockton at the Archer office is our Tinleg rep for Archer and Tinleg. So, yes, any supplier you do have to register for. And for Tinleg, all you have to do is send an email to tinleg@archertravel.com, and I'll put the instructions in the chat. Okay, so and if anybody else needs to jump off, my YouTube address is simply youtube.com/the @72, so the number 72 and Sunny Travel. Okay, so you're going to email tinleg@archertravel.com. You're going to include your name, your agent ID, and the email address that you would like associated with your account. And then you are going to get an email back from Tinleg themselves, and then your account will be set up. You'll choose a password, and you actually get an affiliate link that you can send to your clients as well, and you still receive the 17% commission on that. So, okay. So reservations and brands. This is where you can see all of the different brands. So ALG Vacations, and we'll get back to that in just a minute. You can search for hotels and resorts through Vax. You can book independent airfare through Vax. But remember, we do not get a commission on airfare only. So you would need to charge a service fee or a ticketing fee on your own. Do not use Vax for cruises because you will not receive your full commission on it, like you will when you book directly with the cruise line. You can book independent and guided tours like through Exotica, And again, there's the information on the travel protection as well. I believe it is through Alliance, and it's tough to deal with them. You can see all the offers and incentives. You can create an offer or figure out offers for your clients. And then there are also advisor incentives that you can take a look at. You can see all of the different destinations that Vax serves right here. And they go around the world, guys. So Asia Pacific, Caribbean, Central America, Europe, Hawaii, Mexico, both poles, the north and south, and US cities around the country. Education. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So if you go here, there are 5 different parts to the education portion of this. The one that you should really get started with to really get a deep look into Vax is the Vax training and education. So we're going to click on that. And you've got all of this, okay? This is going to show you how to book on Vax, like using the hotel filters, shopping by schedule for flights, building a multi-destination itinerary, etc. How to manage your reservations, how to engage with your clients. So, setting your own commission. That's another benefit to Vax. You can increase your commission percentage in Vax if you want to, or your commission amount, and your client pays it right along with their trip amount. Teaches you how to minimize fraud risk. You don't have to worry about the site manager resources. But what I want to show you guys is we're going to go into ALG Vacations right now under reservations and brands. And I want to show you guys this. So you can do a full search, or you can come into here at ALG Vacations and select one of their 6 brands and search here. Get information about all of them. These are the Black Friday sales that are available right now. Book by November 28th of this year for travel through December 15th of next year. Groupies is their small group booking section. So if you have a group of 10 or fewer rooms, you can book with Groupies, and it is simple. They give you a discount code to use, and that discount is based on the number of rooms you're booking with the resort. They talk about luxury resorts here. You can earn free exclusive nonstop vacation flights. That's what ENVF means. You can earn free seats on holiday travel. This is how they've got their contact information right here. This talks about their travel protection plus the news and updates. Now, what I want to show you guys is I want to show you guys ALGVPro. Okay. So we're going to scroll back up here to Tools and ALGVPro. This is Appalachia Group's training program. And I highly, highly recommend taking this. Okay? Highly recommend taking this. You just click on the Begin Certification button, and it's going to go through multiple screens, and it will show you how to. Yeah, Dee Dee. Have a good night. It will talk to you and walk you through multiple trainings on how to book within Vax. Okay? How to use the different features. Then your electives are going to be like destinations, resorts. So I'll just show you what I've done. And I've completed the ALGV Pro basics. So like I've got to do booking Walt Disney World and Disneyland with ALG Vacation. It's something that I'm going to learn. Blue Diamond Resorts, Extraordinary Europe. These are all electives that I can go in and do. This ALGV Pro Active, for those of you who have taken the ALGV Pro program before October 1st of this year, so Sushil, Ed, anyone who is an older agent and has already taken the program, this is a new recertification course that ALGVPro came out with that we need to take in order to continue to receive benefits. So, just an FYI for you guys. So, but destinations, hotels and resort. So they've got like 23 different electives you guys can take.
Question.
Here we go.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I was looking for which one? I don't know which one. I was Fairbanks, Alaska. I was looking through the things and I tried to look in ALG
Yep.
and said that I'm not I have to register at ALG Vacations.
Have you completed your supplier request form for Vax?
I have Vax, but I asked me that I don't have ALG Vacations. I don't know why.
Okay, so you completed your supplier request form through Archer.
Yeah.
And you received your credentials from
Yes.
Archer.
And I have Vax in my computer and I look for things in Vax. But I click to search in ALG things, in ALG Vacations, and it says that I'm not registered and I have to register again. I'm like, what?
Were you looking in ALG 360?
No, I was looking under in Vax. I dropped down and I was looking in ALG Vacations. That was weird.
Stick around after the training, Maria.
Yes.
Because I want to see your screen and see exactly what it's saying to you. Because that is weird. So, anyway. So, like, you guys can. Come on, why? So, like, I've completed the ALGV Pro curriculum. Okay, I completed this back in last year. So, and it gives you rewards and different stuff. So this is really important for you new agents to take. depending on what your mentor says. ALG is not Delta. That's World Agent Direct. So it's Delta Vacations World Agent Direct. And that's actually the featured supplier this week. Mary Dring will be doing her training at 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. 1 or 3? 1. Yeah, 1. Because Jose is doing where the Halloween's where the deals are tomorrow. So, but I wanted to show you guys this because this is just going to increase your knowledge about ALGV Pro, and it's going to teach you how to book like a pro and how to actually book like multi-city trips. And different types of trips, like multi-origin trips. That's what I was trying to say. So 2 guests going to one destination, but they're coming from different cities, stuff like that. So I wanted to show you guys the ALGV Pro so that you could actually see the training itself. We're going to go back into Vax itself. So there is also a new advisor education tab that you can take a look at. Now, under resources, there are travel resources, and then there's a travel inspo toolkit. This is what I like to use because it's going to give you ways to help connect with your clients via social media. So there's supplier shareables, social media posts, inspo memes, and reels on here that you can use to promote your business on social media. So Facebook, Insta, TikTok, Twitter, whatever you're using, guys. And these are all free to us. When you, like, here's the Travel Agent Collective, Solstice Collective. When you also sign up with ALG Vacations, I'm going to go back to that for just one moment. You go down here to ALGV 360. This is also a marketing toolkit. So once you have access to Vax, you're going to sign up. You just go down here to don't have an account, sign up. And you get signed up for ALGV 360. They'll take a day to approve your account. And then you guys are going to have a world of marketing materials at your fingertips as well that you can download and use. So from Apple, Funjet, TI, Southwest Vacations, Blue Sky Tours Hawaii, United Vacations, generic stuff from ALG Vacations. There are images and videos. And then there's a training on how to use ALGV 360. So this is all marketing material in your tool basket, guys. That is free. Margaret, yes, Vax can do 3 countries in one trip. It's multi-destination. You can do 6, 7, 8, 9 countries. I have seen it done. So Vax is absolutely amazing, you guys. So otherwise, I mean, I'm just going right back into Vax here. Just to wrap this up. The compass is a magazine. If you click on it, it's an e-magazine that gives you, it's your go-to guide to grow your travel business. You can look at it on your phone. It's a digital version. You can go back and see the previous issues, guys. I get a physical copy of it as well. You can get a free physical copy. It's a complimentary subscription because you are a travel advisor. So, needless to say, guys, Vax is absolutely an amazing tool for us to have in our back pockets and to use as a supplier. So, so that is my walkthrough of Vax. So does anybody have any questions at this point? And again, you can unmute yourselves or put them into the chat.
So far, what I see is we have to get all these trainings with them in order to manage the page in the proper way.
You don't have to. You can go in and play with it yourself, but the trainings are very helpful to teach you how to navigate it easier. But I mean, if you are a hands-on learner instead of a visual learner, you can go in and play with it. And I really do recommend going in and playing with all of our suppliers and their booking engines, guys. Because you're not going to break anything. Just don't put your credit card in and press submit.
Uh-huh.
All right. Any other questions? Okay, just give me 1 second here. All right, guys. So there is my contact information in the chat box. I will also put it in the description of this video if you're watching the recording. So you can follow me or friend me on Facebook. There's my cell number. You can call me if you text me or WhatsApp me. Make sure you tell me who you are, please. My email address. And my YouTube channel for my other trainings as well. I do have trainings on Tinleg and the credit card authorizations for 21-day bookings and fraud detection and prevention, along with how to correctly fill out your commission tracking forms and your credit card authorization forms. So, again, thank you guys very much for being here tonight.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate you taking part of your Tuesday night with me. I hope to see all of you at convention next July. Otherwise, again, my name is Mark Krebs. I am a gold qualified consultant with Team Sunset, part of Team Empire, Team World Explorer, Team Rising Tide. I do my trainings on Tuesday nights at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Just as a heads up, I am doing a special training tomorrow night with Nikki Dowd, talking about the role of the travel advisor with special needs clients
Oh,
at
yeah.
5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern on this same Zoom. So my Zoom, that will also be recorded as well. So I hope you guys can attend that as well. That is going to be a very important training. Whether you are looking to help book for special needs clients or not. So, but I would recommend everybody come to that one as well. So
Yeah.
again, thank you all very much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.